Hello, I'm Dr. Vikki Petersen. I want to talk with you today about a topic that I've been asked about a lot. And just so you know, that's how I generate videos, either something that comes up a lot in the practice or you, my audience, ask me to research something. So today is about collagen. And collagen is something very much in the news, very present in, oh my goodness, from powders and skin lotions and bone broth, and it's kind of everywhere. I was recently at just a little bowl place, acai bowls, and they had collagen in a bowl. It's like, okay. So anyway, I've done a deep dive. A lot of this data in more detail is on our website, which is rootcausemedical.com, and this is just first in a series of 4. But what are some basics about collagen? So it's the most present protein in mammals. So you find it in your skin and your joints and your bone and your connective tissue. Interestingly, by the time we just hit the young, tender age of 20, from there down, it's downhill with collagen. So at about approximately 1% of your collagen total per year after you hit your 20s, it starts diminishing. So we see a decline, obviously, with age. By the time you're in your 50s, you've lost 30%, which is pretty significant. And you can notice that in wrinkles in your skin, as well as some joint deterioration that occurs. So osteoarthritis is a very common problem associated with loss of collagen. So, of course, you feel like, okay, it's very abundant, I lose it with age, so I should eat it. Kind of a no-brainer, right? Makes sense. So I looked at it from the perspective of what is collagen and what makes it unique. So one thing to know about proteins is that we have essential, well, first of all, proteins are made up of the building blocks of protein called amino acids. So those are the building blocks. And there are 9 essential amino acids, meaning you have to ingest them. You cannot produce them on your own. And then there are 11 non-essential, and what that means is that the body can produce those and manufacture those from the essential amino acids that you eat. So it turns out that collagen is rich in glycine, proline, hydroxyproline. These are just 3 names of amino acids, but they're not even essential. These are non-essential amino acids, which by definition means it's easy to get them because your essential amino acids will produce them for you. So that was interesting. And then, so those are the 3 amino acids it's most rich in. But then what about just collagen itself? Collagen, also known as gelatin, is one of the only proteins that humans commonly eat that is an incomplete protein. So what that means is those 9 essential amino acids I mentioned earlier, it's missing one. And they're all essential, hence their name, but it's missing one that's called tryptophan. And tryptophan is a precursor amino acid, helps you make serotonin, which is a mood stabilizer. So it was interesting to do some research on this and discover that some people who were trying to use collagen as an easy source of protein and then maybe cut down on other sources that they would normally consume were noticing more moodiness and irritability and feeling teary and anxious and things like that because they were actually creating a deficiency of tryptophan in their body. So collagen is an incomplete protein, and it's incomplete in a way that if you tend toward any deficiency symptoms of tryptophan, as I mentioned, the mood, depression, anxiety, this would be something you would really want to stay away from as a major source of the protein that you're getting in your diet. So those are some key areas. So I still broached, kind of looking at this and saying, all right, 97% of Americans and in most industrialized nations get plenty of protein. And yet we have this problem with collagen. Collagen is protein. So what are we missing? Why are we getting deficient in something that we consume so much of as far as protein, right? The building blocks. So then I looked at something that a lot of people don't talk about, which is the way the body builds up, manufactures, and maintains your collagen is it needs another component. And it's vitamin C. So vitamin C is found predominantly in fruits and vegetables. And so it was interesting when kind of teasing this out and kind of breaking it down, vitamin C is something that, well, especially in the form of fruits and vegetables, Americans don't get enough of. A sliver, 10%, a mere 10%, I'm in this category, of Americans eat enough fruits and vegetables. And the definition of enough in this particular example, and in most examples, was just 5 servings. And I say just 5 servings because I really like my patients to consume 9 servings of fruits and vegetables. And to make that even worse, the 5 instead of 9, they were given credit. They were given credit for vitamin C by eating the vegetable tomato, but in the form of tomato sauce, like found on pizza or ketchup. So tomatoes are not particularly high in vitamin C, actually. So they were given some credit for vitamin C, and certainly credit as a fruit and vegetable. The other thing they were given credit for was eating French fries as credit for a vegetable, potato. So these were not really, you know, the robust fruits and vegetables that we'd like you to consume, needless to say. And so for just the mere 10% of Americans eating 5 servings, 2.5 of those servings were in the category of potato and tomato. So we are far, far afield from getting enough vitamin C, and this is a point we can hang our hat on. So we're losing collagen despite having plenty of protein in our diet, but we're losing collagen and we have very minimal vitamin C, not a healthy amount of vitamin C, certainly, and that's needed as another component to boost collagen. So does that make sense to you that, you know, we have to look at both of these? One component we get plenty of, one we're really deficient in. Maybe that's where we should put our emphasis. Do you see what I mean? So I just wanted to see what else I wanted to go over with you today. So that's chapter 1 on collagen. I hope you found that interesting, and I think it's very important to, if you found it interesting, to share it with others. But there's a lot of questions I get about collagen, a lot of people spending money on collagen powders, etc. And once again, it's not a complete protein. It's missing an essential amino acid, and it's probably more about the vitamin C and less about the collagen itself. So I know you're going to have questions about this. That's what I love about my audience. I want to hear from you. I want to interact and really discuss this more. Chapter 2 in this collagen story is going to be about bone broth and how I feel about that. Chapter 3 is going to be on some research that's actually supportive of taking collagen for a very specific disease called rheumatoid arthritis, and how I feel about that once I teased out that research. And then chapter 4, the final chapter, is going to be on collagen and does it make your skin look younger. So that's what we have coming up. Please let me know what questions you have. If your health is not the way you want it to be, that's what we're here for. We help the world's busiest people regain, retain, and reclaim their health, their energy, and their resilience. I would love to help you. We offer free phone consultations if you're not local. If you are local, you can come in for that free consultation. Give us a call, 408-733-0400. I'll see you soon.